Whiskey lovers. Okay, here we are towards the end of May. Now, I've got some stroke related news that I'm going to give you first before we go into the whiskey. So I've reached a limitation. So I've been trying to build myself back up to go back subsequent days in a row. It's not working. Unfortunately, my chronic fatigue is really bad. I get tired very easily, and it's really noticeable. 2 days has been my limit. I did 3 days last week, and I was buggered even before I started that third day. To be honest, it's been mulling on my mind all week because I was supposed to be going back 4 days, and eventually I had to go back and talk to the to my boss, and it's just like, it's not working. I had suggested 2 days in a row, one off 2 days, but my boss and several of my friends at work have felt that 1 day is better for me and then 1 day off. So I'll be going back Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the meantime, because it's just proven too much. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I've been Googling the stroke stuff. The chronic fatigue, it could last up for another several months. It could last up to 2 years. It could always be a permanent feature. But I suspect you're probably looking at least quite a while now. And it's not so much it's disappointing. It's just I probably convinced myself optimistically that I was doing okay. I've walked away with this stroke, basically all my limbs attached. I have no paralysis. I have a bit of a speech problem that you're probably not noticing in this video, but you'll notice it towards the end of the workday. I stutter. I find words hard to say sometimes. More again at the end of the day when I'm tired. And it's just, it is what it is. My brain is still rewiring itself to use the non-damaged parts of it, and it's just taking its toll. And I've noticed another side effect is, and I have actually noticed it since the stroke. I actually noticed it in hospital, but I was in denial. Anyone who knows me has known I've never really needed a jacket. Cold weather doesn't bother me. Yeah, it gets to me now. Especially this week when the temperature dropped to, in the mornings under 10 degrees. I've had to wear a jacket. This is very surreal for me. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I've now had to come to accept it. I've also had the sniffles for the past few days, just a little runny nose. Nothing major, more just sneezing than anything else, but that wasn't me. I'd get that maybe first thing of the morning and it'll be gone in a couple of hours, but now it's just, it is what it is. So it's unfortunate. Now, I'm trying a new format for these videos, and it's going to require a bit of extra editing. I've got another camera set up, and unfortunately I actually filmed this video and realized I didn't turn the other camera on, so I had to go again. So just before the stroke, Mel had bought me, like a week before the stroke, Mel had bought some old Ned whiskey. Yes, I've tried this on the channel before, so I'm just going to do this with a smoke infuser. We were supposed to sell it, use it to, if my smoker present that Mel knew about coming but wasn't sure it would arrive before my birthday, had planned we could have some of this on your birthday, and well, then the stroke happened. So I've only gone around to opening it now. So yes, I did to film a thing, so it is open. Mel, I'll probably get the trouble off Mel for having some without her here, but I'll make it up to her by giving her some when I get when she comes home. I'll have a glass ready for her. And I did do it with apple chips. So I'll fill that chip up thing up. Now, so I found last week the most easiest way to get a good smoke-filled whiskey is to pack this thing with wood chips. Get a nice little flame going. Unfortunately, I still can't get it to sort of like pour out like they do in the YouTube videos, but it is what it is. So we'll get this going. I know Mel bought another lighter for me too. I don't know what she did with it. She thought it might be better suited in this little cheap jet flame one I got. Now, we're just going to get the chips. Yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get the chips ignited. Get a nice... Oh, if I packed it in too much for the... Oh, yep, here it goes. This worked better in the first video. Like I said, we'll get the chips going. There we go. We got some smoke going now. A little bit going into the whiskey. Here we go. We got some more going. Oh yeah, yeah. You can see it on the. I'm watching the extra camera now. Okay, so see a little bit of smoke going off. I still can't get it to sort of like pour on. I've tried a little bit more whiskey in here, but I can't deny the taste. So yeah, so it's got a nice like orchard little taste to it. It's gone a little bit more citrusy than, if I recall, the Ned was. The Ned is actually still quite a smooth whiskey. So it's really quite lovely. Yeah. So that's it for today's video. I know it's more my griping about my condition. And like I said, it's not so much griping, it's sharing frustrations. I know I'm very lucky to walk away. I had my limbs intact. All I really lost, and you won't even notice it, I've lost some dexterity in my fingers. And by that I mean a little bit more clumsy with them. Picking up pins, it's never easy, but a bit more difficult now. Doing up buttons. Writing is still a bit of a challenge. I can now write. It's legible. Actually, I think if my writing's actually a little bit neater than it used to be. But the problem is I have to really think about it. It takes a lot of concentration to write. And I don't know if that's the writing itself, or is that because I'm still using my right hand to write, which I know is habit. But being left-handed, maybe it's my dominant side is trying to come out more. I don't know. But there is that. And like I said, it's only a gripe in a way that I've got to get used to it. So my other limitations, it's a learning curve. It's not easy, but I can't complain because at the end of the day, I walked away from this relatively intact. I can communicate. Like, I complain about my stutter when I'm tired. It frustrates me when I can't think of the words, but I can still communicate. I can get my points across, and I am grateful for that. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. It's just, like I said, I'm just airing my own frustrations. I think therapy. This is using this opportunity to be use therapy. So I hope you don't mind. I really don't. But yeah. So thank you for all your support. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you next week. I don't know what I'm doing yet. So next week is, what is it? The 29th now, so 30. So 30th tomorrow, 31. No, it won't be delivery week. That will be next week. So I might try, maybe I'll try food pairing. I don't know. Or I could try another nice smoked one. I've got plenty of whiskey to choose from and try out the various variations. So I don't know. I'll think of something. So in the meantime, yeah, Santé.